world's ancient and sacred religious places, Baitul Maqdis would have been included within its walls. Even today, thousands of years of religious politics and civilization's teachings are still heard. It was 2,400 years ago that there was a dilapidated house in a township where a poor and wretched dervish lived. He was in such a state of hunger and deprivation that his cheeks were pinched and his complexion was dark. There was no part of his clothes that could be seen without patches. It wasn't that there weren't any patches, but still he endured with patience, saying, "I don't ask from anyone but you. Give me sustenance from you alone. I don't stand before anyone but you." The dervish prayed for years. Some people in the neighborhood were moved by his condition and wanted to help, so they gave him something to eat to ease his hunger. Others mocked him and made fun of his appearance, calling him a bearded fool. They questioned how he could rely on God for his sustenance. They argued that even the greatest prophets worked hard to earn a living, and no one could simply expect wealth without effort. Despite their ridicule, the dervish continued to pray. One day, as he prayed, a large cow came to his house, broke down the door with its horns, and walked in. The dervish, seeing this, immediately fell in prostration. Thanking God, he thought to himself, "What a beautiful cow. I will make a carpet from its hide, share its meat with those who mocked me, and keep some for myself." He quickly grabbed a knife and began preparing the cow. However, as he was doing so, a man arrived, furious. The man claimed the cow was his, and he had raised it with great care. The man accused the dervish of killing his cow without permission and demanded justice. The dervish, still in disbelief, explained that the cow was sent by God in answer to his years of prayers. The man refused to believe him and insisted that the cow was his property. He dragged the dervish to court. At the court, the cow's owner presented his case, saying the cow was his, and that the dervish was a fool who had no right to claim it. The dervish explained his years of praying, asking God for sustenance, and that this cow was the answer to his prayers. He told the people that he had worked hard for many years, and God had sent the cow as a blessing. But the owner of the cow still refused to listen, and the case was handed over to the Qazi, judge. The Qazi heard both sides and was moved by the dervish's sincerity. However, he needed evidence to make a fair judgment. That night, the Qazi had a dream in which he saw an old man with a beard who explained that the cow had been the property of the dervish's father. The old man told the Qazi to go to the forest where he would find the truth. The Qazi followed the dream's instructions and found the forest hut. There, he uncovered the tragic truth. The cow had once belonged to the dervish's father, who had been murdered by the cow's owner. The cow had been taken by the murderer as part of his spoils. The Qazi then returned to the court, where he revealed the truth to everyone. The man who had claimed the cow was exposed as a murderer and a thief. The Qazi then issued a ruling. The cow's owner would be punished for his crimes, and the dervish would receive justice. The crowd, now aware of the truth, gathered to support the dervish and condemn the wrongdoer. The owner of the cow was executed for his crimes, and the dervish was finally granted the justice he had long prayed for. This story serves as a reminder that no matter how long it takes, the truth will always come to light, and that in the end, God's will prevails.